What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Scrapyard TV. Today, as you can tell by the attire, we are looking to save lives. Going on Reddit and seeing if we can help people cure their diagnoses and change the world. For real, for real.
It was pretty simple to get my degree. All I needed was $15 and an Amazon account, and then I got this, and now I'm locked in. How about you?
You know, that's all great and all, but like, I'm just really mad infatuated with this nice little do-rag that you gave me, bro.
You know, my waves are looking clean.
Yeah, bro. So like, wave reveal at the end. But
make sure you watch the whole video to see the wave reveal at the end.
It's gonna be crazy.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Let's go save some lives.
Let's save some lives.
Get it, man.
Burning in stomach.
Ooh.
All right. Female, 20 years old.
Okay.
I had, in parentheses, untreated, end parentheses, serotonin syndrome approximately 3.5 weeks ago, and all symptoms slowly went away. But I have been having an occasional burning pain in my stomach, maybe a few times a week ever since. Any ideas on what it could be? Things I could do at home to help the pain? So my usual go-to recommendation for things to do at home for self-treatment is often fentanyl. It's usually the most consistent when it comes to a dosage. All you need is 30 pounds, and then you won't feel it anymore.
Yeah, I mean, that's an option, right? That's a choice. When you think about just different pathways, sometimes you don't have 30 pounds on you, so you kind of have to DIY even a little more. I remember one time, I think I was about 10 pounds short. So what I had done was I got some prune juice and I mixed it with my favorite laxative, sugar-free gummy bears, right? And then I supplemented that with the fentanyl. And what I kind of saw was a chain reaction in my body, to where the burning, like it ramped up so much. Like, you know how when you get so cold, it feels hot?
Yeah.
Like it burned so bad that it like just didn't feel like it burned. So
it just felt better.
You know, like that trope in, you know, movies when they like overload the person they're fighting with like energy or whatever, and like they just explode. You know what I mean? Like you kind of have to overload. Excuse me. Overload your body in that sense.
Pause. Mad pause, bro.
I could give you an overload.
Yeah, you got it. Usually, you know, we've had a couple of patients with the same diagnosis before, and you know, a lot of people like to overcomplicate the cure, you know, the thing to help them get through it. You know, Fent and prune juice, you know, great alternatives. However, you know, the thing that I've heard that's been great, you know, hearing from a bunch of different patients is Tums. You know, Tums, really, really basic, very, very simple, yet effective. I mean, we see, you know what I'm saying, you can go to your local store, get some Tums, even some Flintstone
Flintstone
you know
gummies.
Flintstone gummies, man. That's really the key, man. You don't have to overcomplicate it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So nice, simple, straight to the point. But also, if you guys want to get rid of that burning sensation inside of your stomach, I recommend a very high acidic dose of McDonald's Sprite. That's essentially just the same, you know, the same radiation as an atomic bomb.
Same pH, you know?
Yeah. Same pH, same scale. So obviously, you know, to get it really, you know, effective, done really, really quick, recommend the McDonald's Sprite. And yeah, that's all I have. But
yeah, I mean, you know, obviously, like I don't like hate on people's medical procedures and their way of life, but it's very clear as to why he has 5 patients that have died in his care in the past 2 weeks.
We weren't supposed to talk about that on camera. Can we cut?
I'm just, you know,
Can we cut?
I've been hearing voices. How to make it stop? I'm a 19-year-old woman and have no relevant medical history. A month ago, I started hearing voices and other sounds, and it's been keeping me up at night. It is worse in quiet areas, so bedtime is very scary. 19 years old, by the way. I can't explain how scary what I hear is. I hear screams and animals and radios, etc. Dang, boy. You mean Stranger Things or something? I think I need to see a doctor, but I'm so scared of getting locked up. What?
Locked up.
All right, there's a lot we got to unpack here. I'm in college, so I have a student clinic I can go to for. Oh, she meant locked up as in like psych ward. It makes sense.
You thought she meant prison?
Yeah, I thought she was like,
Yo, you been hearing voices?
I thought she was like a psychopath or something, bro. Like she was a serial killer. I'm in college, so I have a student clinic I can go to for help. Will they be able to help me, or will they send me away? My older sister suffered from bipolar 1, and she's almost incapacitated from the disease. Jeez, I'm so scared.
Bars.
Yeah, so a lot to unpack there. 23 minutes ago, this was posted. So she's actively going through this somewhere in like, I imagine like a dorm room in Kansas or something. She probably goes to Kansas State University. Look, so we see this commonly come across our desks. Let me get this correct. So she's hearing voices and other sounds keeping her up at night. Tend to tell patients it's a very subtle but effective process. Just suck it up, to be honest. These sounds and different voices you're hearing are just figments of your imagination. But what you can do to counteract that, all you have to do is just bark back. You know what I'm saying? It's an alpha beta type situation you find yourself in with different spirits and voices. And clearly once you prove that you're the alpha, right, the top dog, they go away. It stops.
What?
I'm speaking from personal experience. I don't know about the rest of y'all. Imagine this, right? You're sleeping, all of a sudden you hear go, or you hear like footsteps.
Hold, right? Sleeping?
Right. Oh, stop.
I'm scared away.
Did you hear that silence though when I did it?
I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I just
3% that. Yeah.
That was filming. That was, you know what I mean?
Usually my clients that have voices and that like, you know, disturbances that, you know, affect their sleep. Usually what I prescribe is a triple dose of DMT. And DMT, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a very, very, very strong psychedelic. Stories are that you live like several years in a different life.
Oh, word. Okay.
You just do that.
That's true, but like, what if the life that she lives, like everything is just like 2 times worse? Like, there's more people.
How about this though? When she comes back, she's like, oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, that is true. Like her tolerance is.
Yeah.
Okay. I see.
Another thing, what if she is the thing that's scaring her? What if she becomes the voices? So that way she gets the insider perspective.
Ooh, okay, kind of like a Destiny type ordeal, like how the Flash became the lightning bolt that struck him to give him powers, like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I see you.
Yeah, man. Whatchamacallit? You know, usually this is a very rare case. You know, I know that you guys kind of handle these kind of patients, but you know, my first thought was obviously just like hot yoga. I think that, you know, due to the humidity in the room, right? You know, maybe there's a parasite within her, you know, acting as those voices in her head. So the best way to root out a parasite is with a lot of body heat. The parasite is burned out essentially. Or, you know, she can pack it up, go to the psych ward, call it a day. You know what I'm saying?
Word. Have you ever done hot yoga?
I have actually. I've done it once.
What?
Really?
I have.
What did you do hot yoga?
With my ex.
You should do it again and then take a video and send it to me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I got you.
And then at some point, zoom in on the sweat.
For sure. Why do you need the...
Don't worry about it.
All right. Not sure what I have. I'm a 20 female, 5'1", about 108 pounds. For the past 3 months, I've been feeling so terrible and I'm not sure what it could be. This started when I began under eating because my doctor told me my cholesterol was a little high. I also suffer from chronic anxiety/OCD. I lost about 15 pounds over the course of a year, but around the end of February, I had an endoscopic? Yeah, and
You're a doctor, bro. Lock in.
Sorry. I told y'all, he's not a real doctor, bro.
I am.
I am.
An endoscopy and went under...
Endoscopy? Yeah, I had an endoscopy.
That's what it says, bro.
Bro got his degree from ChatGPT.
I'm just reading the diagnosis.
Yeah. We should fire him.
And
we'll talk after this video for sure.
About a week after that, I started feeling really fatigued and had a ton of anxiety. I was still continuing my under eating, and that's when it all went downhill. and I weighed 99 pounds and went to the hospital a couple times for dehydration. Since then, I've been having horrible anxiety, panic attacks almost daily, gained back a bunch of weight, but my main worry is that I'm lightheaded 24/7 and feeling like passing out. I don't though, and I could constantly feel adrenaline in my chest and can't walk or talk normally without feeling that lightheadedness. I also extremely fatigued. My bad. I'm also extremely fatigued a lot of the time. My body also feels generally weak. I started to lose hope because the doctors can't find anything, and I'm waiting for blood.
Oh no, I got you. I'll find it.
And
I already know
started
how to cure it.
You got it.
Go ahead, though. Go ahead.
Keep going.
Keep going. Hurry up. Go.
I started Prozac for the anxiety. Just need some insight of what it could be. Sad face.
All right, so I got a question first before we get started. Have you been tested for anything?
What exactly? You asking me?
Just saying.
Tested for like what?
Dyslexia, autism, like.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. One of the bare minimums when we hired you was that you could read at least a third grade level.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, you got me. I ain't gonna lie, you got me.
You know, I did.
When's the last time you read a book?
Huh?
Just a question.
When was the last time you read a book?
Actually, a couple days ago.
What'd you read?
My Bible.
Medical handbook.
The medical handbook. Yeah, I'm so sorry that is your reality. Typically, my patients, that is just a side effect of being 5'1". But I think in this scenario, it's a little bit different because the lightheadedness is the one symptom that's kind of creeping out at the forefront. My recommendation for you as a doctor with years of experience as a professional athlete, because you're feeling lightheaded and you can't even do basic tasks, what I recommend you do, and I want you to try this right now if you're watching it, go underwater and hold your breath. Listen. So you're 5'1". So find like a.
Is this funny to you?
Bro, I'm trying to provide a diagnosis.
Yeah?
Diagnostics.
Oh, wait. What were you saying about the criteria?
Dude, it's like being in the same room with you, like the dyslexia just rubs off.
Autism just radiates.
Bro, because you're 5 foot, you're gonna need a body of water about double your height. So like a 12-foot pool, and you're gonna wanna jump in, hold your breath, and just sink to the bottom. The pressure offsets the lightheadedness in your head. But I want you to, when you get to the bottom, sit down and do like the butterfly stretch, but hold your breath.
Yeah.
And when you start to feel even more lightheaded, essentially in theory, again, I've recommended this to multiple patients before.
Have they ever come back for another checkup?
That's like a HIPAA thing I can't discuss.
That's a no.
But typically what we see in those patients is the equilibrium of the nimbus cloud that is sitting in the pool. It offsets the lightheadedness. It's like the lightheadedness goes down into your stomach. And like jacuzzi bubbles, like rapidly disperse those out of your bosom. And
your what?
It's supposed to cure you.
Time out. You said
but
what?
like a lot of people don't
did you
get.
say?
A lot of people
You said
don't.
what?
Oh my gosh. Yo, we gotta talk about this video, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sick of you, bro. A lot of patients, like I stress this every single time, they come with the same issue, but a lot of them just can't seem to make it work because you need to be down there for at least 46 years to temporarily cure it, and then another 52 to really permanently get rid of it. But I mean, not everyone has the same willpower as me. So
how many times have you done it?
So when I'm 24, so like 60 times, it's around that.
Right. Yeah.
So to each their own. That's just, again, what my medical center, what my hospital does. But I'm curious to hear what you guys, how you would handle that.
So you go first.
What you would call it? All I remember is that
she's worried about her weight and like.
I think the lightheadedness was like the main thing, right?
Yeah. Lightheadedness, adrenaline in her chest.
Yeah, she's 5'1".
Yeah. That's the most important part. Is her height.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This is really unprofessional. I'm so sorry. You know, this is just a really heavy.
Like she's dead at this point.
No. There's a great quote by Isaac Newton. He said like I remember this quote from a couple years ago by Isaac Newton.
A couple years ago.
And he was talking about like how like if you eat like an apple a day, like it keeps a doctor away.
Bro, it takes away our clientele.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I do think that, you know, it should all be solved with a Granny Smith, with a Gala.
Usually I like to give my clients options. That way they still have some agency, they still feel like they're in control of their body. So my first option, the pool method, right? Since she's 5'1", about 12-foot pool, oftentimes they don't have the willpower to stay at the bottom for 46 years and then the 52 after to recover. Right. So my only addition would be to put a bunch of rocks in their pocket and then tie a concrete block to their feet.
Right.
So they're really able to stay there and, you know, be able to take that full time to heal, a full 46 years.
I feel like that would kind of eliminate their options.
I meant options is like what they could do, but then if they choose an option, they're stuck.
For sure, okay.
Yeah, because, you know, like sometimes people like to rush recovery and like to break out of the hospital when, you know, they got a couple more days and they need to sit there and get treatment. So I like that the option, you know, kind of gives them autonomy, but really emphasizes their well-being. We want you to get better, so stay here and lock in.
Yeah. All right, thank you for watching the second video on the channel where we get canceled for ableism. We're basically the best doctors in town.
Essentially, yeah. So if you ever got anything you need, you know what I'm saying, slide to the firm, slide to the office. We only work for 30 minutes every 2 months, so catch us when you can because we book fast.
Yeah, really tight schedule.
We will do a second evaluation very soon.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Until then.